thought I was a prisoner of war. Go back to Ranger School for 50 something odd days. I've been behind enemy lines, doing these missions and immersed in this situation where that's all I knew. And then there was the fall, and it was hard to comprehend my own reality. And so after I finally was able to better understand what had happened to me, and I realized how weak I was, and how much, how high the wall was in front of me, I realized I had really two options, and that was to just give up or to figure out how am I going to do this. And I really think I fell back on the concept of being a ranger and what's it going to take to get over this, and how's the team going to help me do this. Um, and so, finding while I'm rebuilding my physical strength in the gym with the help of some great fitness instructors, or when I go and I found a job as an engineer to re-engage my mind and start feeling like I'm making a contribution. You know, I had to feel like I was in control of my destiny. Because if you just sit there and wait for somebody else to manage your own destiny, I just didn't see any joy or value in that. And so I became very much a stoic, I think, in terms of I can't control what has already happened. That's in the past. My future's in front of me. So what can I do to drive myself in the direction that I want to reach? I can see my objective on the horizon. There's probably any one of a number of different ways to get there. So how do I put a system in place that allows me to analyze the data that I have now and take the right next step? And that became my process, one step at a time, one day at a time, keeping my eye on the horizon as to where I wanted to go, taking it, leveraging all the assets that I had available to me and going out and getting additional resources if I needed them, and working with a team that shared my vision and my purpose to get me back on active duty. And I was fortunate that 18 months later, I was back in Hawaii with a different platoon this time, but I was still back in my unit with a number of the soldiers that had been there before when I left.